Hi everyone, my name is Ivelice Morillo. Thank you so much for coming over and listening to my brace story. I'm so grateful that you're here and that you're watching. Yes, I am 43 years old and I've had braces on for the past 5 days. Check them out. Yeah, I got the clear ones. I didn't want the silver ones. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory to like my teeth getting like this and what brought me up to getting these braces now and rather than before. So when I was little, you see this right here? Yes, yes. And I would switch this up with this one. I was a thumb sucker. So I used to suck my thumb. Listen, I did some of my best thinking when I had that finger in my mouth. I remember being like 8 years old on the bus with my mom, and I would be like sucking on my thumb and leaning on her and looking at people. I would just look at them. I would just be sucking my thumb. And I would get the rot here, and my grandma, when she used to come over and visit, she would put, the healing stuff on it, like aloe, and like for those days that she was healing it, I wouldn't suck on it, and as soon as the skin came back, boom, it went right back in. So I developed buck teeth. So my teeth are bucked out, like, you know? I have a really big overbite, and not only that, my teeth are my top teeth are like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like slanted that way. So they're not like on. You know what I'm saying? Like they're messed up. My teeth are messed up on the top from sucking my thumb. So I also have all my teeth on my four wisdom teeth. So in the beginning, when I was younger, it didn't look so bad like it does now as I started to get older. I had a little bit of an overbite, but it wasn't like I was starting to feel like I was gonna, bite people. And I work, I'm a customer service person. I work in customer service. So people are constantly in my face looking at me. And I started to become self-conscious. And I have a really big smile. So there is no way for me to smile and not show you all my teeth. And then I was started to feel a type of way. Now for my bottom teeth, check it out. My cousin Richard is responsible for that. When I was like about 7 years old, he was like, "Do you want to fly like Superman?" I said, "Yes, sir." We got the whole get up, we got the shirt, we tucked it into the underwear, we got the cape, we wrapped it around my neck, got the chair, I climbed up on top of the refrigerator, and he told me fly. So I ended up jumping and landing on my face. Still had my baby teeth, so that tooth went I don't know where, and then my real tooth, this one was already there, so that one busted through my lip through here. I had the scar for years, like into my 30s. I had the scar there. If I still look for it, it's probably still there. So I go running to my mother, and I'm like, and so she pops my lip out. There's blood everywhere. She puts sugar. Oh, don't worry. Everything is going to be okay. So fast forward, my teeth start to grow out, and boom, they're crooked like this. So I have a really old school Spanish mother, so she's like, she wasn't like helping. She was like, we're going to the dentist. We're gonna go to the dentist. We're gonna go to the dentist. So finally, she takes me to the dentist. I don't know how old I was, 11, maybe 12. And I see the dentist. He looks just like she described him to me, a monster. Oh my God, I start screaming. I start crying. I'm like, "Ma, help me. Don't leave me here with this man. Please, please help me." And she, the dentist is like, "Mom, just step outside." So she goes outside. Now I'm alone with him in this little room. Holy cow, I'm screaming, I'm screeching, I'm kicking. This dentist covers my mouth, pinches my nose so that I could stop crying, and everything turned into slow motion. And I looked over, and my mom was looking through the little window. She was like like in my mind, I saw her laughing at me and mocking me and just being like, "Look at you." So you know what? I had to defend myself. I bit him hard, and I bit him good. I got to go home. And I never got braces. And I never went to the dentist. I've been to the dentist a couple of times here and there, because I do have a missing tooth. So like when I was like 19, I started to get a little cavity. And so I remember telling my dad about it because I was concerned about going to the dentist. And my dad is like, don't worry, I know a really good dentist. When we go to Dominican Republic, I'm going to take you to him. And I was like, oh, okay. So he was telling me the opposite story from my mom. So he was being nurturing and he was being caring. And I was like, okay, so we'll go. So we go to Dominican Republic on vacation, and we're going to this hood, and we go through like some back way into some houses like in Trench Town, and then finally over there's this guy, and there's a chair, a dentist chair. My dad walked me over, he was holding my hand, and so I sat down, and the guy looks at it, he's like, oh, that's nothing, I could do that. And I was like, really? And so this guy starts drilling. He didn't even put me anesthesia, he just started drilling. And I remember, like, when he turned around, I remember sticking my tongue in there, and it was like a hole. And so he was like, don't worry, I'm not going to put that silver stuff in your mouth. This one is like the color of your teeth, is not even going to notice. Fast forward 4 years, I started getting pain on that side. That cavity had gotten infected. That was a problem. It was a problem. So I go to the dentist. They tell me that I need a freaking root canal. From the stories, I had heard that when you get a root canal, they leave you awake. They take out your nerve. They put it on the table. It's even still wiggling. You could see it. Like, yo, I was can you imagine? So I was there taking the pain. And then one day I was like, yo, this pain is unbearable. I was rolling on the floor. I mean, can you imagine a toothache? I go to this dentist, and he's like, oh my God, you have beautiful teeth. Let's do a root canal. Let's save the tooth. I didn't want to see the wiggling nerve. Thing is, he took the tooth out. So I'm missing a tooth. But besides that, I have all my wisdom teeth. I have all my teeth. None of my teeth hurt me. They're all perfectly happy, healthy and happy. I've never had a cavity. I'm 43 years old. I really do take care of my teeth. Like, I take care of my teeth. I floss, I brush, I use soft bristles. I don't use abrasive toothpaste. I make sure that my tongue is always clean. So I have really, really good oral health. But over the years, my teeth have been and then I'm like, oh my God, I started noticing that I don't smile in pictures. So I decided that, I had to muster up the courage. It took me a long time, like a year of talking myself into it. And finally, I went for a cleaning. And so this doctor, he's very gentle. His name is Gabriel. He told me he's like the angel Gabriel. So he was very gentle. I barely opened my mouth. I don't know if he even cleaned my teeth. Thank you, Dr. Gabriel. I owe you. Thank you. But he was the one that soothed me, and he was the one that made me feel more at ease. So I was like, look, I want to get braces. Look, my teeth are I'm done. And he said, he gave me a recommendation. And I was like, how do you recommend? He's like, I've never heard any complaints from this guy. So I ended up visiting this guy. He's super eclectic, super fun and calm. And I ended up making an appointment, and I ended up going. So, oh my God, I was so nervous. I show up there in the morning. He was installing this a kid, he was 14, 15, braces, 14, 15 years old. He was installing his braces, and I was there, and I was like, oh, okay, this is good for me to be here so that I could see how it is, because, I didn't know what it was to get braces. So they put this thing in your mouth, and they stretch your mouth out to yo, your mouth is stretched out to the way far. And he starts cleaning my teeth, and he starts doing his thing, and he puts one of the brackets on. And I was like this. I was on the chair. My feet were up in the air. I was so tense. Oh my God. It was horrible. But once he put the first one on, he was like, you see, Then he like put like 4 more on. And then, since my teeth are like one like this, one like that, so, he had to like keep looking at my teeth to make sure that he's going to put the bracket in the right place. He ended up taking like about like almost an hour to put on the brackets on me. He gave me a couple of breaks so that I could breathe and like collect myself and get it together. And then finally it's time to put on the wires. So the wires is the most difficult part of it, putting the braces on. So he calls one of the assistants over, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm like, holy shit, what's about to happen? So he just needed someone to like pass him the tools fast enough so that I wouldn't like freak out on him. So he threads the wire on this side and threads it on the other one. And I don't know what happened. All I know, he put me on the headlock like this. And he started like within 30 seconds, I was braced up. Then he did the same thing on the top. And it was like they took that. It was over. I had braces. So that's my story, you guys. I do want to give you guys updates because I want to tell you that it's never too old. If you want to do something, go get it done. If it's going to make you feel better, let me tell you, my sexy has gone up at least 10 points since I got these braces. I have been very upset, because I've been in pain. It's just sensitive. It's like, I can't, I'll become better at describing what it feels like. But your teeth are so tender. Your mouth is all cracked up from the braces. Thank God for ortho wax. I found out it was in my care package. Somebody had to tell me to put it on. Learning how to speak with them. I'm still a little shy showing them to people. I do sound, my words don't come out exactly perfectly. They sound a little, like this, like the way that I'm sounding now. But I could already see, like, my teeth are already getting straight, and I've only had them on for 5 days. I want you to come along with me on this journey. I want to encourage you. My main objective with doing this video is to encourage you and to let you know that it doesn't matter how old you are. If it's something that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. Look, and I did ask, am I your oldest patient? And he told me no, so it made me feel really good. He told me that he had a 54-year-old and a 60-year-old, and I was like, okay, good. And that made me feel good. And I've gotten a couple of people tell me, oh my God, why did you get those? You're so pretty and you have such a pretty smile. Yes, I know. Thank you for telling me. But when I looked at my teeth this crooked, it bothered me. And I even gave that bottom tooth a name. I started calling it the wooden tooth. Look. It's like all the way back there. So, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Come back and watch me again. Subscribe, comment to me. Let me know what you want me to talk about. It's so much. It's so new. I don't even know either. So today I got them on the Monday after Thanksgiving, which was November 26th. And my next appointment is December 20th. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I do want to show you, I do want to end the video showing you what my mouth looks like right now. So that's the wooden tooth. Somehow he got a brace on it. I was like, you got a brace on it? He was like, yeah. So thank you, Dr. Weiss. Thank you, Dr. Gabriel. Guys, come back again when please hit the bell button so that when I upload the next update, you get a notification. Thank you.